Hi everybody, it's Peg, and that means it is time for Tuesday's Tag It Tuesday for May. And it says to use, says to use at least 2 of the steps for your project, and it's flowers, stencils, splatters, and buttons. Well, yeah, I think I can probably incorporate all of those. I've pulled out a few stencils. I should grab some stamps and some splattering stuff and some buttons, and we'll be in business because this is just up my alley. I've got a tag out here on the desk, and I want to start with my stenciling. I'm going to grab something for the background to start with, and because this is about flowers, let's use flowers or something like that in the background to start with. I like that splatter one though too. It said splatters, right? Maybe splatters, or maybe, oh, here's flowers. Let's do, that's pretty. I want something different. What do I want? Something I don't use all the time. I use that one all the time. Maybe this Gothic one. That looks interesting, right? Let's use this Gothic from Tim Holtz. And I'm going to get out my gesso and some kind of applicator. Let's see, what do I have here? I have a sponge. So let me sponge on some gesso and create a resist, sort of, using this Gothic stencil. Let me get it down here right. That looks pretty good. So I've got my gesso. Just gonna load my sponge and sponge some of that on. And I don't think I'm gonna get it everywhere. Maybe I will. I don't know. I'm just playing. Just playing. Maybe a little lighter in some areas than others. Yeah, that looks good. So I need to dry this. You see that? Got the gesso on there. Put this away. Get a towel and clean up my gesso mix here. Whoops. Yeah, baby wipes. And I will heat set. Once I get the gesso off of my stencil. Good enough. Okay. Hang that back up. Clean up my workspace. And we will heat set. Okay, that's pretty much dry. And I think I want to hit it with a sanding block if I can lay my hands on one here. It's a little bit coarse, a little bit rough. I just want to knock it back a tad. I should have one out here. I just used one the other day. There we go. Sanding block. And I want a piece of paper under here so I don't ruin my pad. Okay. So that's done. Now I want to add some color, and the colors I want to use are from let's see. Let's get some peacock and maybe some wild honey. No, peacock. Let's stick to the, what have I got? I've got pistachio, maybe a little, maybe those three. Ice spruce, pistachio, and peacock feathers. So I need a blending tool, and I'm going to start off with the peacock feathers. And I'm going to blend some of that in. And can you see what's happening here? The gesso is picking up the color differently than the tag. Okay, that was peacock feathers, going to go to the cracked pistachio. And don't use these with your other blending sponges, because this has a pigment ink, so you don't want to cross-contaminate. Okay, needle right there, right there. And these will blend together beautifully. And then I want the ice spruce. You know, I'm thinking I may get messy with this. I better put a little art guard on to keep that stuff off of my skin. I just dropped my glue stick. Let me grab that. Okay. So now I've got the glue stick and my ice spruce. And we'll get a little of that on there. Okay, now that I've got, I really want to load that up too. Now that I've got those three colors started on here, I want to spritz this with water. So I get my mister, because that'll react. And then I want to heat almost dry. So with almost dry, I need to add another stencil. So I'm going to pick this one. This is a stencil from Stencil Girl Products. It's a Christy Taylor. And it's, I'll go this direction with this. So I need to add another color in here. Let's do a, let's do a fossilized amber this time. Love these distressed inks. So let's get this out and see what we get with this. They all blend so beautifully together. Okay, let's see what that did. All right. And I think I want to move it over and hit it in another area. Just to add some more color in here. Let's see what we got now. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I need to clean this off of my stencil because these have pigment ink. So you don't want to leave that on your stencil. So I did that. Okay, so I want to add one last color and layer to what I've got going on here. So I picked Vintage Photo. And I have another stencil. This is a Stencil Girl product called I don't know. I thought it was Keyhole or something like that. It's from Daily. All right, so let's use this on here also. And just get a little of this brown. Incorporate it on here too. And I need to come down further. Get another layer on here. Whoops. Twist it a little bit. It's okay. Because I'm going to spritz it with water again. Name of the game, right? Spritz. Let it kind of blend into the background a bit. Heat set. Can you guys see all of that that's going on in there? All those lovely layers. Okay, and then I want to come back with a little more of this Vintage Photo. I need to get the water off first though. Okay, and I want to come around the edge of my tag with that Vintage Photo to finish it off. So we do need an edging on our tag, right? And then I want to give it a little more depth. And to do that, I'm going to grab my soot. And I need a blending tool for that. So I'm just going to grab the soot. Makes it look very vintagey. And that's kind of where I was headed with this. Okay, I'm liking that. So now I need to spritz it with water. I'm going to clean this up just by wetting that down. I'm going to just pick up a few of these because, so here's my splatters on my desktop. And I'm going to heat this. Okay. So I'm liking the way that's looking now. And the next thing is the flowers and buttons. And then we'll have them all on there, right? So I have these Prima flowers that I picked up on sale. I see I've got some resin things in here too. I also have a big jar of buttons, so let me pick out a few things and we'll see what we can do with this. Oops, bend that a little bit. So here's some flowers. I think I need some color on those. So let's get some of these colors that we've used already. Get a little bit of this fossilized amber. Just pull these colors back in here together. And then a little bit of that, whoops, gotta put that back where it belongs. A little bit of that peacock feather, pull that back in. And looks like it's missing a petal. Oh well. Just keep going here. Oh, there's the petal. Okay, and now I've got these like this. I want to get out my spritz bottle again. Let those blend in just a little bit. Heat set. Okay, flowers we have. And I hit the edge slightly with that soot. Make it look a little bit grungier. Not much, just a little bit. Don't even have to do every petal, just enough. Okay, I think I'm liking that. So now I have flowers, but they still look a little bare to me. So I'm going to take, I have a script stamp here, well-used script stamp, and I'm going to go back to that. Now I think I will use archival this time in a, I think I'll go to the black archival and use the script stamp. Get a little that on there. That looks better to me. Okay, so I have my flowers, I have my tag. Let's start to assemble. So I need some quick drying something. Here's some gem tack. Okay, tacky glue to the rescue. So, just start gluing these up. Like so. I don't need quite that much glue. That in the middle of that one. Get this one here. Up in there. Like so. And then it said buttons, right? I think I want to add a few of these, maybe. These be all right? No. Okay, buttons. Got buttons. So I've got these vintagey looking buttons. And we'll just add those like that. I think those would just be too much. And then I need a little something to tie off the top. And then I think we're done for today. So I'll give you some final shots. Be sure and join Sherry and the Tag It Tuesday group over on Facebook. And have a great day, guys. Remember, you make a difference. Bye for now.